Kansas City's defense, 4 straight games. 4 straight games, they've allowed opponents 30 or more points. Like, so that defense has had issues. And I felt like last night, Coach McDermott outcoached Andy Reid. I mean, they kept the guy over the top. They never allowed Tyreek Hill to get behind them. The RPO game was special in Josh Allen, the way they ran it. It just and that receiving core is dangerous, man. And also for Patrick Mahomes, 2 interceptions.
Yep.
He has 6 now for the year.
Tyreek.
Yeah, it was tipped. Mika Hyde returned that for a pick 6, but it was also about the fact that, like, all right, he has 6 so far this year, week 5 in the NFL. He had 6 all last year.
He's always taking chances, and fortune favors the bold, but sometimes it can catch up with you. And here's the bottom line. The Chiefs' offensive line was destroyed last year. They lost both tackles in the offseason, right? And they were hurt at the end of last year. They had to push all their resources into fixing the line, which they did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But offensive lines take a little while to gel. So they're not as up to speed as the defense for the Bills. And they couldn't use those picks on their defense, which also needed help, right? So the Bills have been kind of trending in this direction, and the Chiefs had to do some damage control, had to do some repairs in the offseason, and it's shown up. Look, I thought the Chiefs would lose this game and then win like 8 in a row. I'm not worried about the Chiefs, but it's really, to me, not about the Chiefs so much as it's about Buffalo right now.
Agreed.
They're an ascending power in the NFL.
Well, Buffalo and the Chargers seem to be the best team in the AFC. But when you look at the Chiefs, they'll bounce back, but that defense is still going to be questioned, right? I mean, your next 3 games, Washington football team, you have the Titans, you have the Giants. We'll get into the Giants a little bit later. I mean, if we still have people left on our damn roster,
that's the most
Max,
disastrous game I can remember.
I don't want to talk about it yet. I'm sure we'll have to deal with all that and all Dallas Cowboy fans. Congratulations, Cowboy fans. You guys got us. Fine. But just watching Josh Allen last night, it feels like this is a different type of year.
He was excellent last year. Every year, he's made improvements to the eye, and it shows up in the numbers, like touchdown to interception ratio, QBR, whatever you want to measure. It goes from 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1. Every year he's getting better. QBR goes from like 50, 60, 70, whatever it is. It's like, and now they have a team around him, and they're very live to win the Super Bowl. I think, they are a Super Bowl contender. You can tell in the offseason, and so far they've done nothing to dissuade anyone from that point of view. They're a power.
And we were talking about this before the break, too. And Evan Wilner, our producer, brought up a good point. He said he kind of felt like this year for the Chargers is where the Buffalo Bills were last year, right? Like up ascending. People know who you're starting to find out who they are, but they haven't really cemented themselves as the powerhouse where you feel like the Bills last year losing to Kansas City, AFC Championship game, and also now coming back in Arrowhead, dominating them the way they did, even though there was an hour delay at halftime. That's when I fell asleep, to be honest with you. I couldn't make it past half. But it just felt like that was a statement game where you still feel like the Chargers, they're ascending, they're coming, they're there, but like, are they going to sustain being there?
I see it differently because, first of all, I think Justin Herbert's better than Josh Allen today. I think he's a better quarterback today.
He's ahead of today. An MVP conversation, yes.
But Justin Herbert was forced into action week 1 because they stuck a needle in Tyrod Taylor's lung accidentally, right? And so it's so unlikely that a guy is that good from game 1 behind a bad O-line with a bad coach, but he was. He was amazing. He was amazing under pressure. He was amazing every kind of way. Josh Allen was a slow build. Like, okay, they got this big-armed guy. It'll play in cold weather. He can run. He's not that good. And then, now he's making progress. And then last year, he's really good. And now this year, they got everything clicking. The Chargers are way ahead of schedule compared to –
I agree.
Because Justin Herbert is so good. They went out and got him a new coach, a new left tackle. The defense got healthy. He got his pass rusher. He's got his guy in the secondary. Chargers are legit.
I mean, it was a big-time win. I mean, look, you can say a lot. Everybody's going to say, well, the Browns, they allowed the Chargers to score 24 points, 26 points like that in the second half, which is a lot of points to give up. I mean, just the way Justin Herbert controls the game, that receiving core is dangerous too, man. And it's
not to mention they got a little back that's a handful
Austin
too.
Eckler's a beast, man.
He is a handful.
We call Kyler Murray Mighty Mouse. I'm like, hold on, we might have to reposition that name to Austin Eckler.
Can move the pile at his size and stuff.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he could do a lot. And then there's the issue with the Chiefs. Obviously, the Chiefs have a -7 turnover differential. It's second worst in the NFL. The worst is the Jags. However, here's the good news. That turnover differential is volatile, right? That stuff can change in a hurry. It can regress to the mean. And the two things about the Chiefs that should get better. One, offensive lines, as they play together, they tend to get better because they develop chemistry, right? That's a trust thing, a knowledge and experience thing. You have to know what the guy next to you is going to do, all that kind of stuff. And they did an excellent job revamping it, but it's a bunch of new pieces on that line. That should get better. And Spagnuolo's defense usually gets better as the year goes on. Like the Chiefs' defense usually gets better as the year goes on.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying that. Their defenses look pretty atrocious, and their turnover rate is really high.
Early on, they looked terrible in 19, or especially in 2018. Remember how bad they were when we all wanted to see the Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl because that was the crazy offense versus the crazy offense, and we all liked the Rams because the Chiefs couldn't play defense. But as that season went on, they got respectable. I expect that from the Chiefs. They'll get respectable.
Well, I mean, their next three opponents allow them to be respectable, right?
Yeah,
I just said who their next three opponents are before they face the Green Bay Packers. But if you are Andy Reid, sometimes, man, you got to look at this. We would see this on an NBA schedule where you would face, 3 top 5 teams in the league, and then you go against, 3 of the top bottom teams in the league. And you're like, whew, just for a second, like this is a way for us to regain our footing, right? Washington's defense has been atrocious. We've seen that multiple times. Like their defense isn't anywhere close to what it was last year. Yep. The Titans, like you wonder about the receiving core. Julio Jones has been out for a couple of games. Ryan Tannehill, their defense is questionable. The Giants are banged up. If those are your next 3 opponents, those are 3 great opponents to get your footing underneath you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.